trying to understand how the cell divides in a more um, um, micro view or micro perspective. Try to understand what happens inside the nucleus of the cell and what happens to the DNA every time the cell needs to divide. So there are basically two different processes that happens inside the cell. One is called the mitosis, um, and which is the first topic we're going to focus this week. And the next one is the meiosis, which we're trying to address them on the Wednesday class. Well, let's focus on our mitosis a little bit. I'm not the one who is trying to tell you what it is because we were learning actually mitosis during a project-based learning. And every time you have a project-based learning, two things will happen. First of all, you have to work on your own pace and try to solve the problems or find solutions for the tasks by yourselves. Remember that there are no right or wrong answers. For every single task, you just simply have to give the solution that you believe that fits better into the situation. Well, and the situation that I'm proposing to for everyone to investigate is to understand how the cancer or different types of cancer happen. Um, in that sense, all you have to do is to investigate cancer and understand the phases of mitosis, so you can give some ideas how to solve the problem of cancer for a specific person. Well, all you have to do actually is to log on into a website that I will explain in a second, and then you'll be able to work by yourself. Okay, so let's continue here with the class. Before that, I would give the do now for today. Remember that this week, because we're working in an investigative project, this project is worth 1 grade, and the second grade will be a combination of the do nows and exit tickets for the week. Okay, so the do now mitosis is already in your Google Classroom. You open the post, you'll see a Google form. You simply answer the two questions that I have given to you the same way you are used to. You give me the correct answer and tell me the reasons why you believe that's the correct answer, as much as give me the reason why the other options are wrong. Okay? You know how to do this already. Essential question. The essential question is basically what are you supposed to learn by the end of the project, by the end of the day, or by the end of the week? So it's not actually an assignment, but if you want to check if you have learned or your learning is according to the expectations of your teacher, you check the essential question for every class, and you would know if you are following the expectations. Okay. All right. The activity that you will be focused during the class today and pretty much tomorrow is, as I told you before, you will be able to learn about mitosis when investigating um, through the website, of course, investigating the process of cancer. And this is the question that I want you to answer. What makes a good cancer medicine? That's the question. That's the question that you'll be answering during your investigation. Remember, for every science investigation, we have a question, and then you possibly have a hypothesis, and then, well, on your hypothesis, you're going to be working on a procedure, and so on and so forth. All right? But everything will be conducted on the website. And which one is the website? Guess what? It's the first one right here. So let's follow the instructions here. Number one, log on to WISE website, or even better said, WISE website. So the first thing I want everybody to do right now is to log on to the WISE apps website on this link right here. So click here. We're going to do this together because by logging in into this website, you have to register. You have to register yourself as a student. and then you're gonna use the code that I have given to you in the slides. You're gonna use the code so you'll be able to um, uh, give your answers, and I will be able to see, of course, your answers. So the site that is opening has pretty much this build. This is the website, or even better said, web-based inquiry science environment. It's a website that brings lots of different activities that can be done online. And I have already used this website for web-based inquiry projects, both in Brazil and last year here at STEM. So students like it. I think it's well planned, and I like the idea that students can individually try to figure out how to solve your problems by yourselves. um, I truly believe that learning is an individual process, so as much as I can individualize the way you learn, the best will be. But anyway, that's the website that we'll be using. So what I want you to do as when the website shows up, I need you to come and register. In my case, I'm already registered as a teacher. So what I'm doing, I will sign out. Yep. No. Again. Here we go. I will sign out and try to follow the steps um, of this investigation. So all I needed to do now is, so this is my um, username and password. Well, you basically need to register. Where is this registration? We're in new twice, join for free. So let's join for free right here. Yeah, of course, when you open by yourself, you won't see this. Oh, okay. So when you click on register at the right top part of your screen, you will have to come as students. Students can view and complete WISE lessons offered by teachers. So this is where you're going to click, and then you're able to click with your first and last name. So let's say that you are Joe um, Manning, and you sign up. You have the option also to sign up with your Google account, and then once you have that information, you have to come with your gender, birthday month, a security question. So if you forget your password, for example, they come up with your security question. Yeah, and then you create your password, and then you create an account. So let's pretend that Joe Manning is a male, and the month birth I will keep the same as mine because it's the most beautiful day of the year. It's April 12th. Don't forget, April 12th is coming. I still expect my presents. Here we go. April 12th. Can come with a security question. That will be, what's my middle name? And my middle name answer will be Harry. I'm just pretending. Okay? And then password will be 1234 at ABCD, for example. And then again, 1234 at ABCD to confirm, and then create an account. When that happens, I don't want to save. Okay, so I have my username. I'll copy this. Be careful not copying the dot. Please write this down. You will need it when using GUIs in the future. All right, signing to get started. All right, so my password again is 1234 at ABCD. I sign in. All right. So now I have my student home. This is my first my homepage for Wise project that will be working together. All you have to do is to add a unit. Click on Add Unit, and automatically the website is gonna ask you for an access code. Okay, so let's go back to the slides. And the slides you already have your access code as well as the question that we're investigating. So we already registered. That was the second point. Register with your class information. And letter B for the second step would be working on this project. You're looking for this project. What makes a good cancer medicine? Observing mitosis and cell processes. That's where we are learning right now. To be able to work on this project, you have to come um, with this access code, which is TOU. I'm sorry. Here we go. TOUCAN 277. TOUCAN. Back to the slide. So the access code is TOUCAN 277. And the class period, oh, it doesn't ask for a class period. Well, it's not asking for a class period, so just add. Well, just in case if you ask for a class period, you give me your what's your period. If you are my homeroom, you're my first period. If you're Ms. Hamilton's homeroom, you're the second period. If you are Mr. Carroll's homeroom, my third period. If you are Ms. Monroe's homeroom, you are my fourth period. So we're gonna add. Let me check why it's not working. Try again. Add unit. TOUCAN 277. Oh, here we go. Now I have, as I told you, I'm gonna add myself as my first period because I like Joe. And then, and then I add the project, and here we go. This is the project I'm supposed to work. Okay, so I can exit these pages. Don't worry about it. Well, what makes a good cancer medicine? Observing mitosis and cell processes, right? All you have to do once you reach um, this part here of the website, you launch your work. So when I come back to the slides, I'm sorry, we are all learning here. We are all learning. Here we go. Back to the slide. When you go back to the slides, all you have to do is to work on your own pace throughout the WISE experience, right? So you launch your project and you work on your own pace. Uh, let's see. For the first activities, the phase one asks you what is cancer. Remember, every time we work um, in a project-based learning activity, there are no right or wrong answers. Give me your ideas, give me your solutions, give me your experience about what's being asked. Okay, so this is actually what I usually do with the students in the classroom. But since we were not together in the classroom, I want you to work by yourselves trying to answer. Please, please don't go to Google because your grade does not depend on the accurate answers you give to me at this point. At this point, I need to know what you know. What do you know what cancer is? What do you know what mitosis is? What do you know? If you don't know, fine, you can leave in blank. But you know something. So please give me your impressions, your knowledge, your experience about the questions that are being asked at this first phase. Okay? Um, so and then you launch your product and you start working on the questions. And since you start working on the questions, when you come what's cancer. You lower your screens to listen height, and then you discuss in your groups the topic, what do you know about cancer? Well, at this point, we're not in a point to discuss with each other. We cannot cooperate or collaborate with anybody. But all you can do is to try to give your answers and then compare it to the answers the the uh, um, the website is going to give you. All right. So what is mitosis? And have a student read from the screen. They give you the answer of what mitosis is because that's actually what we're learning. All right. You don't need to Google the answer. Um, the idea is for me to show you the video, but you can check the video from the link by yourselves here. And this video is gonna show you how the 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 different DNAs or the chromosomes that we have already talked about. If you don't remember, the chromosomes are the DNAs with some proteins that are attached to the DNAs, so it can stabilize molecularly and chemically these molecules. um, Once these DNAs they duplicate, they need to be divided. The way that this divides, um, that's what I'm trying to learn into this project. And if it divides way too fast without any control or any repair from the cell or from the nucleus, that's how when cancer uh, happens. Okay. So you're gonna watch this video. You're gonna see exactly these different phases when it duplicates DNA, and then when the cells align here in the middle of the cell. Oh, I'm sorry, the DNA align in the middle of the cell or in the middle of the nucleus that has been broken before, and then they split up and move towards the edge of the cell, and then the cytoplasm can actually squeeze and divide. All right, watch the video. It's a nice experience. Well, once you have done that, you go and finish the phase two. So you go back to your wise experience, work through the entire phase two, all right? And then after about another 5 minutes, that's what takes approximately, you will be able to check your answers for step number 1.5, which question is, why do some cells divide fast and others slow? At this point, you have to be able to discuss in a scientific argumentation and bring me evidence. So make sure your answers are accurate, and please share questions. If you have doubt about how to answer this question, go to your Padlet. Go to the daily Padlet that we have and ask me your questions. I'll be promptly trying to answer those questions. Okay. Um, Again, I messed it up. All right. And then talking about cancer, you'll be comparing a normal cell division process happening with a cancer cell division process happening. And you'll be able to see these using the video that you have on this link right here. All right. Just take a look at those. Well, my expectation is that you complete up to step 2.10 today, Monday, so you can finish the rest of your projects tomorrow on Tuesday. Okay? You will proceed to activity number 2. Step 2.2 is analyzing and interpreting data, as it asks you to compare cells in different steps of the cell division and draw your own conclusions, even before you can give scientific names to them. Please, I have already heard that before. Draw your conclusions. You don't have to draw anything on a paper. Draw your conclusions to come out with an answer for your conclusions after analyzing your data that you have created or have checked in the web inquiry website at WISE. Okay? Well, today you finish your work at step 2.10. Whenever you reach this point, you are good for today. And I will provide this worksheet as an exit ticket tomorrow because it depends on the completion of the entire um, the entire project. All right. So that's it for today. I believe that you have to pass through the registration part first. If there is any questions about it, you will be able to reach me my email, my Google phone, or especially the Padlet for the day. And once you register, you'll be able to work by yourself up to 2.10, and then you continue tomorrow with the same activities. All right. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.